All right, we won today. I'm gonna show you what happened. How's it going? So, okay, to show you what's going on. Okay, again, I did pre-market analysis with you guys in the video before. Okay, if you want to check that out, you can see that I predicted some things that happened. So I'm a little happy today. And this is what I predicted. Again, we went to the 4-hour, and I did this with you guys. Okay, overall on the day. Right, so we were in a downtrend, pretty big one, but it wasn't really like there's no like pre-market liquidity sweep or anything like that. But what I did see was these lows right here and these lows right here. I seen that we were pretty close on NASDAQ, but we're not even close to close on S&P, right? And I said in the video, I said, if we're looking for buys, we're probably going to be looking for this high or this low to be swept and to make an SMT off that because we're not even close. Okay. Same with the hourly, as you can see, like there's not really much, like there's no liquidity sweep. It's just kind of doing its thing. Like no pre-market liquidity sweep from yesterday. Whatever. So let's go to the 5-minute and we see what happens. Again, I'm pretty neutral on the day. So I'm just waiting. I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna wait to see what liquidity side is taken. So we don't take London highs. We make this big ass wick. We start going down. So once we pass this level, okay, we're looking for sell or we're looking for buys. Okay, I'm seeing what's going on. And then eventually, boom, we sweep right here. This is the low that I was talking about. I said, okay, cool. This is an even better like situation for me. Even though it's later in the day, it was at 10 a.m. I usually stop around 11 a.m. So goes up, okay, and this is the candle, right? That breaks structure. Okay, break structure here. Or actually, I did SMT, but we could also do break structure. It's the same thing. And then we can go to, right, break structure. I marked equilibrium. Equilibrium didn't get hit, but what did get hit was this fair value gap. Okay, we hit it right here. Okay, and then this was the break of structure that I entered off of, but because this is the leading index, because it didn't sweep this low, we're going to put a trade on S&P here. So I put in the trade, it fills me in here. I hit take profit 1 and 2, and then it came down to hit me at break even, but it eventually did hit every single one of the TPs that I had marked. Right, all these 4, which I stopped right here, which it would have been a 1 to 5, but my initial full target was this. So okay, if we're gonna get these, well, I'm pretty confident we'll be fine. Right, this was a 1 to 5.7, but again, it did stop me out of break even, so I took out, I think, 75% of my contracts. I took 50% out right here at a 1-to-1, and I took the other 50% of that 50%, so 25% at a 2.76. Right, I could only risk $600 today because of what happened yesterday. I had about $2,000 to play. I lost $2,000 yesterday, so I only had $600 to play with. It was a really quick run and then just a slow move down. Took me out, went back to the fair value gap, and then shot right back up and eventually hit full TPs. So this gives me confidence in what it really gives me confidence in is that, like, again, like I said yesterday, I kind of beat myself up a little bit, but I know what I'm capable of, and this kind of shows it. And this is something small. Like, this is nothing like, this is just me thinking, okay, if we're going to predict anything, this is what I want, right? Because even though I was neutral on the day, I didn't really want to go for sells because there really wasn't that many draws on liquidity. Besides, like, when you look for buys, you got this. You got London high, the 1 hour high that I have marked out. You got Asian session high. You got this high right here. You got this high right here. This high, this high. Like, you have all these high, this high, these highs up here. Like, you have so many highs that I can technically, like, go for, which I probably won't go all the way up here, but it looks better with liquidity. Like, it looks like it can actually go up to here. But when it comes to these downs, like, look at this. There's really, like, 1, 2 big ones, and then I'd have to go, like, here, here. And this is far. This is very far. Not a lot of places go all the way down to here. So it looked like better going for buys than sells today, but that doesn't fully determine everything that I do. Okay. But overall, it was a really good day. I was able to predict the markets pretty well. Caught the liquidity sweep pretty nicely. Got the pullback. Right here, this little pullback. Just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. But, yeah. That's about it. I mean, I can't really talk about much else. I'll show you the total that I made. Tradeify. Bing, bang, boom. $632.85 on the day. Risking about $600. So I really made like a 1-to-1, really. A little over a 1-to-1. I think I risked like $500 today, technically. Because of just how it was. I had to go quick, so. But overall, not too bad. I mean, 3 P&L days, just those 2 ones, they hurt, and these shouldn't have been that. But it's whatever. This does not make or break me. Mistakes happen, and I am willing to work my ass off and just be here every day consistently and find my result. A little burn right there that I just caused myself. It's not really a burn though. But I just wanted to tell you guys that. I wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and I thought it was a good thing to, let you guys in on. I love y'all. Please keep doing your thing. I believe in y'all motherfuckers, even if you guys aren't even a part of my own journey. Because I know what people are capable of, and it's only due time before someone does what they said they were gonna do. And then one more thing, which is something I like to say a lot. I don't think I've ever said it in these videos, but if you have unrealistic goals, you have to think and work unrealistically. You cannot expect to be as productive as the next person if you're not going to put in the same work as those people that you're looking forward to. You don't look back to see what they're doing. You look forward to see what the people in front of you are doing. Those are the hard workers. The people that you want to go to. The people that you want to live like. You don't look back at your friends and your family that aren't really doing much. Just sitting and working a 9-to-5 all day without like any goal in mind. They're just kind of riding out, going with the flow of how life goes. You look forward to see those people that you have in front of you. Oh, look at him. He wants to be a basketball player. Look at him every day in the gym with coaches, with nutritionists, making sure his body's right, working out, stretching, keeping everything right, shooting, practicing hours and hours a day just for him to become a professional basketball player. Do you expect to become a professional basketball player by not putting in that same work or more? No. If you don't put in that same work as someone that's even the worst basketball player there is, if you don't put in that same work, you're not going to make it. If you're not in the gym 3, 4, 5, 6 hours a day, working on your shot, working on your body. You're not talking to a nutritionist. You're not talking to a physical therapist. You're not getting massages and stretching, getting stretched out day, like weekly, daily, whatever. If you're not getting professional coaching, if you can afford it, if you're not getting reps, if you're not you working your body to the fullest that it can without, injuring yourself, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna fucking make it. So, again, this is a completely different thing of hard work, because right now my hard work is to be consistent and be patient. Make sure to, be patient in looking at what I need to look for, marking out the correct things I'm supposed to be marking out, and following my rules. I can't brute force this. This is nothing that I can brute force. So you just gotta, with the things that you want to do in life, whether that be, I don't know, be a professional basketball player, you want to make your own business, you want to make fucking colognes, motherfucker. I don't know, you can make colognes, but like whatever you want to do with life, it doesn't matter to me. Right? Again, there's gonna be people out there that are like real homies that'll fully support you, but if you're not gonna put in that fucking work, don't expect to get the results that you want. Don't expect to get those same fucking results that the people in front of you are doing. So you know what my hard work is? Staying consistent. That's why I'm posting this for you. And me, myself, and my past self and my future self, and the people watching this. That's why I post shit like this. So you can see what's in my mind currently. So you can realize what you need to do to become successful. You have to realize that if you are not doing correctly, as well as thinking correctly. My bad. Sorry. How do you expect to make it? Because you could. That's another thing. Mentality is so much. If you are sitting here doing absolutely like everything you can, but you're not visualizing it. You're not, combing things mentally. You're not journaling about what you need to do better. You're not revisiting what you need to journal. You're not revisiting on what you're doing. Then how do you expect to ever improve? The only way you think that you'll improve is if you get that same mistake over and over and over and over and over again until you finally realize that that's what you need to change. But if you journal it and you go, hey, that's weird. This decision right here made me lose every single time. I lose 80% of the time that I get an SMT on the 1 minute. Just for example. Maybe I shouldn't go in on an SMT. I lose so much more. Why do I lose so much more? Why do you document everything? Why do you journal everything? Oh, it goes in my direction still, but my stop loss wasn't that big. Okay. Well, figure that out. Where do you need to put it? So like, or it could be, it just never worked out. It always just keeps going down. Anytime it makes an SMT, it just goes all the way down and restarts all of my confluences. Okay. Then don't enter on an SMT. Be patient. Don't worry about SMTs when it's on the 1 minute. Get rid of that. Get that out of your fucking mind. So, if you are not revisiting your past experiences and reflecting and making sure that you are doing what you are doing correctly, you're never going to do it right. If I give you something to make $100, okay, I tell you, go mow the grass. Okay, go mow people's grass. I'll give you a lawnmower. Go ahead, try to make $100. What do you have to determine? You have to determine your time, your effort, how much you're pricing, how much gas is for your fucking your mower, the lawnmower, where you're at, how much people are willing to pay, how much grass you need to cut, how much work you need to do. Like, you have to determine so many factors. And if you go in there and they'll go, Flea, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna charge one person $100 for the lawnmower. What do you think is gonna happen for a cutting of their grass for $100? How many people you think in your neighborhood you would have cut your lawn, or you'd cut their lawn? Nobody. Nobody would pay $100 for you to cut their lawn. But if you go a little lower, you go $20, you go $30, and that's the only thing you change. $20, $30. People will start to go, okay, cool, I'll let you do that. That's five lawns instead of no lawns that you could cut, because nobody is willing to pay that. So you have to find that if you're not reflecting on what is happening around you and you don't adapt, you're going to get lost. If you're in a tunnel, if you're in a fucking cave, and the way you entered, the only way you entered is blocked off, you're going to have to find a way to get out, or you're dead. Or you're dead. If the one way gets blocked by all these fucking rocks, and you have no other way to get out, or like you don't know another way to get out, you have to find another way. You have to make another way. Because if you don't adapt to that situation, you die. That's it. Your life is over. And that's how it is with everything else. If you sit there and you commit 10 years of your time to something and fully put all of your effort into it, but you don't reflect, you could still make it. But you could have made it 2 years from now. You could have made it 2 years ago. If you would have just sat there and realized what you were doing wrong. If you don't realize what you're doing wrong, it's just not gonna work. And I know I keep repeating myself, but I think it's something to drill into your fucking head. And drill into my head. Keep working. Keep going. Please be you and don't fucking stop. Because everybody knows who you are. And there could be doubters. But those same people that are doubting are the same people that won't put in any work to help themselves. They don't want to see you succeed, because if you succeed, they start feeling, oh, why didn't I do that? They start feeling self-conscious about themselves. Why didn't I put my time and effort into that? And now I know somebody that put all their time and effort, and now it's succeeding. Why? Why did I never think of that? And now they're beating themselves up, and in that way hurt people. And now they're starting to hurt on you. They're starting to hate on you. Okay, you changed. You did all this shit. I can't believe, like, oh, we were supposed to be hanging out, and now you sitting here doing this, doing that. I changed because I had to. Because of where I know I am positioned in life. I value life a completely different way than those people. Those people they value life go with the flow. They just want to get just enough money to survive. I'm not like that. I want to be financially free. I want to look at anything that I want, not even think about a price tag, and grab that shit. I want to help the people that were in my position a couple years back, living in a fucking hotel, not knowing when the food is coming on the plate, not knowing when I'm going to eat next, and having no way to work myself because I was too young. I want to help those people out. I want to help out my friends. I want to help my family. I want to help out strangers. I want to be able to do things for myself. I want to move. I want to be by myself. I want to chill. I want to live life. I want to enjoy life how it is. There's so much to do in life, and if I were to die today, I would not be satisfied. So that's why I stay consistent. That's why I stick to this shit. Because if I'm not gonna do everything that I want to do in life, I'm not gonna be happy with myself if I die. And it could happen at any time. And I wish no death upon anybody, including myself, knock on wood. But it can happen anytime. It can happen to you. It can happen to your dad. It can happen to your family members, your friends. It can happen at any time, and there's most of the time you won't ever expect it. You never know when it's gonna happen. So, the reason that I say all that is because that's why I've stayed consistent for the past 8-9 months at this point. Because I know where I need to go. And I see the path. I just don't know how far it is. It's like I know where the GPS is taking me, but it doesn't tell me an estimated time arrival. And it doesn't tell me how much traffic there is. But I'm going to enjoy that fucking ride. I'm going to enjoy every single bit of it. The traffic, the fucking gas smells, the cow manure smelling, the fucking, the music that I play along the way, the friends that I make, and the cars passing by. I'm going to enjoy every single fucking bit of this entire run. This entire drive. Because if I don't, it'll make it seem like I don't even want to be on this drive anymore, and I'll drive the fuck home. I'll switch my timer. I'm going to enjoy every single, the fucked up traffic, to the fast freeways, to the red lights, to the stop signs. I'm going to enjoy every single fucking bit of this entire journey. Because I know when I make it, that I'm going to look back at this and I'm going to be exponentially proud of myself. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I don't care that it's long. I think it's good for everybody to hear how my mind is going. Again, I want to be as transparent as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little talk that I had. But I'm sorry if I repeated myself. But I'm going to go ahead and chill out for the rest of the day. Do my thing. It's 3 a.m. So, but that's what happens when you work overnights and you're on your day off. See you guys later. Please be safe. Do your thing. I love y'all. Keep going.